television productions at Colorado State University. This is Full Tilt.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to Full Tilt, the best show in the whole world, give or take a couple people's opinions, but we don't really care about critics, we care about you guys, and that's why we're here at the Swetsville Zoo. This is an amazing place. A lot of people don't know about that, and that's why we're going to show you the ins and outs of it. We're also going to show you a band called Sucker who do the whole, funk rock little thing. Kind of got like a Sublime vibe to that. They were playing at the Starlight last week. You guys should really enjoy that. We're also going to take you to the Krispy Creme grand opening in Denver. Good donuts, crispy and cream. You put them together, good things happen. I'm telling you guys. We also have a hard news feature going on because a lot of people have been wondering, where is the toilet paper going on campus? We're going to try to answer those problems and try to figure out and get to the bottom of this disappearance because, this is pretty scary for a lot of us. So with no further ado, we're going to go to Denver, Krispy Kreme grand opening.
What is making all these people behave so crazily and seemingly stupid? Donuts. Krispy Kreme donuts, that is. People gathered from all over the state when Krispy Kreme, a rapidly growing donut chain, opened their first store in Lone Tree, Colorado on Tuesday at 5:30 in the morning. But what drove these people to wait in line for up to 15 hours just to get donuts? I took it upon myself to find out. At first, when I saw these people's behavior, I thought that maybe these donuts were not just donuts, but what I like to call drug donuts. My suspicions seemed to become substantiated when I talked to a Krispy Kreme employee about what made these donuts so special.
It is a magical donut. It's a yeast-raised donut, and you have to try it. You can't try to tell someone else. You have to come, you have to eat a hot glazed donut yourself, and once you do, you're hooked forever. It's magic. It really is.
After that, I decided to talk to some people that had been eating the donuts, or what I call addicts. These people seemed way too excited about the opening of the store.
This is a religious event.
We are converted.
Because we haven't had Krispy Kreme in 2 years.
You haven't had a Krispy Kreme donut. You haven't had a donut. They're the best donuts in the world.
That's a fact. Yep, no doubt.
Because I thought I'd have to go back to Atlanta to get Krispy Kreme.
And far too knowledgeable about the opening of the store.
There are over 100 extra Krispy Kreme employees here from as far away as St. Louis, South Carolina, Memphis, and Massachusetts.
Nonetheless, they were very nice and soon offered to score me a donut from their stash, as they called it.
I haven't had one yet.
You haven't had one yet? Donut yet?
No, I haven't.
Hold up.
Whoa. We gotta get a picture of him. This man has never had one before.
It was a delicious morsel of donut delight, so I wasn't surprised when I got high off that donut. Sugar high. My drug test came up negative for THC, so what are these donuts laced with that makes them so addictive? The world may never know.
All right, all of us at Full Tilt would really like to thank Willie and Rod for going there at 5:30 in the morning. That's got to be tough. But guys, I want my car back, What's going on here? Now, next up, we got we got a band. They're called Sucker. They played at the Starlight. They're a lot like this band. You have your guitar player, lead singer, drummer, and they have a bass player too. He must, if the bass player went to the bathroom or something. That's what it looked like. So you guys should really enjoy that. They're full of energy. Got kind of a Rage Against the Machine, Sublime vibe to it. How about you guys check it out? I'm not going anywhere.
It's cool what we've done and how we've evolved. We're playing like the Grateful Dead Fish circuit sometimes, you know, which is crazy, but we can pull it off. We play 4 hours of music, and we get the hippies shaking, the cowboys, the freaks, the punks, skaters, old, young, you know, just because of the vibe. You know, people not necessarily liking hard funk or heavy punk or dub reggae, but the vibe has just been attached, and so that's kind of what we went after, and that's where we are today, right now.
The reason why I like being in this band and why it's really a lot of fun is we hit upon a lot of different styles of music and try to give credit to that style, but at the same time, it's really become, you know, a signature thing that we do. You can always like attach a certain sound or a certain thing to it. That maybe it's the vibe, or it's the positive lyrics, or it's the way that we all play together. You're looking at the whole corporation here. You're looking at the publicist, the manager, the tour manager, the driver, the singer, the musician, the writer, everything, you know. So this is completely what you get, and that's what happens when you go out on the road and suck up everything else and pretty much drop everything in your whole life.
Full Tilt's Play of the Week.
The Right Life, your best outlet for alternative sports and fashions. Snowboards, skateboards, shoes, inline skates, and disc golf equipment. You can find it all at The Right Life, 200 Linden Street, Old Town, Fort Collins. Lori Student Center. Under one roof. Bookstore. Food. Campus activities. Services. Under one roof.
Colorado State University's police service officers patrol areas around campus to keep students safe. As a part of CSU's full-service law enforcement and human resource agency, PSOs monitor residence halls while working with resident assistants. The officers look for suspicious activity and are empowered by the university to intervene if necessary. PSOs observe bike safety on campus by checking locks and looking for missing bikes. If you have any questions or would like more information, call 491-6425.
Students, here are some courses you may want to consider for the summer session of 2001. JT 340, Videotape Editing. The restrictions have been lifted. PYCC 228, Psychology of Human Sexuality. POCC 232, International Relations. HD 493, Contemporary Family Issues. Students can view videotapes and conduct internet assignments outside classroom hours. All summer courses are listed at www.summer.colostate.edu.
Check it, 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 check it.
Hey guys, welcome back to Full Tilt. I hope you're enjoying the show so far. We're still hanging out at the Swetsville Zoo. And I gotta tell you, we've been looking at your emails, and like 2 of them said that we don't show enough bowling. We thought, every other week was enough, but apparently for some of you it's not. That's why we're gonna teach you guys how to score. Not with ladies, because I don't really know. Actually, I don't really know how to keep score with bowling either, so we're gonna have Rod show you, so let's see what happens. What, behind me?
This week on the Wonders of Bowling, we're going to show you how to take score. A lot of people think it's hard because they're used to automated bowling, but it's really not that hard at all. It does involve a little bit of math though, so I hope you're not stupid. Let's begin. In the first frame, I get a 7 on my first roll, so I mark 7 here. Then on my second roll, I get a 1, so I mark 1 in the little box here. Then I add the 7 and the 1 for a total of 8, which I mark here at the bottom. That's pretty easy, right? In the second frame, my first roll is a gutter ball, so I make a little mark like this right here. Then on my second turn, I get an 8, so I mark that here, and then I add the first frame to the second for a total of 16. Still with me? Let's move on to the third frame. Say that I got a 9 on my first roll, and on my second roll I got a 1. This is called a spare. I write a 9 right here and then make a little slash like this in the box. To figure my score, I add the total from the second frame, which is 16, to the third frame, which is the total of my first and second roll, plus the first roll from the next frame. So let's say I roll a 6 in my next turn and then get a spare. I add the total from the second frame to the third frame, plus the first roll of the fourth frame to get a 32. In the fifth frame, I get a strike, so I mark a little X in the box. Then in the next frame, I get another strike, so I mark another X, and in the seventh frame, I roll a 5 and then a 3. Whoops, I forgot to add up in the fourth frame, so I'll take the total from that and add it to the first roll of the fifth frame, which is a 10, so I got a 52. Now I need to add that to my strike in the fifth frame. When you get a strike, it is the total of the previous frame plus that frame plus the next 2 rolls. So I add the fifth frame plus the 10 and the 6 plus the 5 and the 7, but only after I add that to the total in the fourth frame for a total of 77. Continue in this fashion until you get to the 10th frame, which is different only because you can roll 3 times if you get strikes or spares. And now you're ready to bowl, unless you're stupid. I'm Rod Hassler, and this has been the Wonders of Bowling.
Obsolete is the punt that talk more junk than several sales. I jet propel at a rate that complicate the mental state as I invade the masquerade. They couldn't fade with the clipper blade. 10 years in the trade is not enough, you can't cut it. I let you take a swing and you butt it for an easy out. I leave them Z's with doubt of exceeding. My name is Booty Brown and I'm proceeding, leading. They try to follow but they shallow and hollow. I can see right through them like an empty 40 bottle of OE. They have no key or no clue to the game at all. Now they washed up, hung out to dry, standing looking stupid, wondering why. Why, man? It was the fame that they tried to get. Now they walking around talking about represent and keep it real. But I got to appeal, cause they existed in the fantasy when holding it still. rock-a-bye, baby. Listen to your heartbeat pumping to a fine ravine of all things, it's the vein of a shrine. Or missions impossible or possible, cause I'm headed for a new sector 365. Days from now, I'll wipe the sweat from my eye. And each and every tree will stick or fall from the skies of my cloud nine. From homies all the way to six, no matter how fine. Controlling it, this rolling way to wreck a proud mind. You hold it in your hands and watch a man start crying. Tear after tear in the puppet man's hands. Every time you take a stance, you do the puppet man's dance. And the world's at a standstill. Deep in broken Mansville, trapped in the moat with an anvil still. Killing yourself and dogging your health. You ain't amphibious, so grab a hold of yourself.
But through my will, my flow still will spill. Toxic, slick to shock, sick like electrocute. When I execute acutely over the rhythm on those that pollute, extra dosages is what I gotta give them. Got 'em mad and trembling, cause I've been up in my lab assembling missiles to bomb the enemy, because they envy me in the making of my mad currency. Currently I think we're in the state of an emergency, cause niggas and sold they souls and now they souls is hollow. And I think they can't follow, they can't swallow the truth because it hurts. This is how I put it down, this is my earth, my turf. The worth of my birth is $1 billion, and you know what time it is, I'm gonna make $1 million. Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time is it? Yeah, you know what time.
We all like to welcome you here to this little flight. Now entering 50,000 feet. Get you higher than the sky. All day and all night. You have to enjoy the ride.
Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more mayhem. Full Tilt.
Rockin' Road Cyclery, your best outlet for mountain bikes, road bikes, accessories, and so much more. Open 7 days a week and 2 locations for your convenience, 650 and 4206 South College.
Campus service officers are the eyes and ears of the CSU Police Department. They provide safe walks to all students and are available 7 days a week. To request a safe walk, pick up an emergency phone on campus, call the Safe Walk line, or simply ask a CSO on duty. CSOs patrol and provide walks from Constitution to Matthews Street and Prospect to Mulberry Street. To be safely escorted to your destination, call 491-1155.
Listen to KCSU-FM, the conception of new music.
The Hartshorn Health Center, located just west of the Morgan Library, is an easy way on campus to get healthy and stay that way. The Hartshorn Health Center offers a variety of services to students, including a pharmacy which can be billed to your student account, a dentist, a women's clinic, as well as physical therapy. The Health Center professional staff can take care of all of your health care needs. The center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. Call 491-7121.
Serpico 1.
It ain't me too. Come on, don't cry. I don't hate you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Full Tilt. We're still hanging out at Swetsville, and I mean, who knew? There actually is a use for metal. You know what else is very useful? Toilet paper. Unfortunately, if you've been around campus, you've noticed there's a major shortage of it. That's why we sent out hard news reporter Wade Randolph to get to the bottom of the missing toilet paper.
What?
If you've noticed the recent shortage of bath tissue around the Fort Collins area, you've probably drawn two conclusions. One, your roommate is a lazy bastard who never pays for his share. Or two, it's hanging from trees.
Teepee is what it's called, and it's due largely to a new group of radical vandalists who call themselves teepeers.
To find out more about these teepeeings, I talked to a recent TP victim and frequent TP user.
It's pretty hard not to notice the lack of bathroom tissue, as you would call it. It's been atrocious.
Now how has the toilet paper shortage affected you?
Sometimes I grab a newspaper on my way in. Sometimes I pull off a sock.
Now what happens is, the so-called teepeers will climb up into a tree, much like I am, cut off a piece of bath tissue, and hang it from a limb such as this one.
This full tilt reenactment may help shed some light on how teepeers teepee.
Have you ever yourself been teepeed?
Yeah, a few times. Few times.
And how does that make you feel?
It's actually really hard for me to talk about.
Let's say that this is a teepeer. Hi! Now, if you caught this teepeeing your yard, what would you say to them? Hey, I'm teepeeing your yard. What are you gonna do about it?
Maybe just do a little elbow drop on top of the head.
If you should happen to catch a TPer in the process of TPing your property, contact us at fulltilt25@hotmail.com. And remember, the vandals could be any one of you. I'm Wade Randolph reporting. Full TILT.
Hey guys, thanks a lot for tuning in to Full Tilt this week. We had a great time hanging out at the Swetsville Zoo. If you hear all that traffic, it's because we're right on Harmony east of I-25. You guys should definitely check this place out. We're going to be back at the same time, same place next week. If you guys have any comments for Full Tilt, email us at fulltilt25@hotmail.com. Now we're going to take you out with some stupid human tricks that took place on campus. And if you notice that guy with the microphone, that's our producer, Drew Hancock. We're really glad he finally got involved in the show. You know, it's about time. All right, see you guys later. Thanks again.
Hi, we're on the beautiful CSU campus doing stupid human tricks with Colorado State students. We're here with Brian with us.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going pretty good.
All right, good.
What are you going to do for us tonight, Brian?
Let's see, I got a little something entitled JoJo the Idiot Circus Boy from Tommy Boy.
Okay.
All right, then shall we begin?
Sure.
All right. Say, what's your name? Helen? That's great, you look like a Helen. Helen, we're both in sales. Let me tell you why I suck as a salesman. Woo! Oh, whatever drops we keep. Oh my God! Say I go into some guy's office, say he's even remotely interested in buying what I have to sell. Well, then I get all excited. I'm like, JoJo, the Idiot Circus Boy with a pretty new pet.
Okay, I can roll the cartilage over my knuckles and it makes a really loud popping sound. Ready?
Go ahead. What an unusual trick. You must be proud.
Yeah, it's been in my family for generations. I'm very proud of that trick.
Okay. He's hanging upside down.
I feel better already.
Okay. What can you do for us?
Watch this.
Wow. Congratulations, man. That's a great talent. That's a great
I
talent.
also have 26 ribs. The rest of the human population only has 24. Yeah.
Wow. How did that happen?
I'm a freak.
We had a freak on the show. What do you guys have that's a hidden talent?
Well, we play basketball.
Oh, really? You wanna show us what you have?
All right, we can play some ball.
Yes. Oh, and you got a tip. Amazing.
First time on camera.
There we go. Box her out. Oh, come on. Wow.
Yes.
That was beautiful.
Holy crap.
All right.
Whoa.
That's about as much as I can go.
That's cool still, man.
I love my pretty new pet, so I pet it, touch it, massage it. I love my pretty little pet. You're naughty. You're naughty. And then I take my pretty little pet and I go, oh, I killed it. I killed my sale. That's when people like us have to pick up and get on with our lives. Hey, Helen?
Campus Television, weeknights 8 to midnight.